What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 11 of our Wolves career mode, and today, 3 games for you. It does not get easier, obviously. We have Manchester City, Arsenal, and then West Brom. It's a difficult stretch. We're in the midst of our very difficult stretch, and at the moment, we're kind of just trying to grab as many points as we can. And today, we did sign Vitinho. I said I would do it over the break in between episodes, and we did. We bought Vitinho in as we move forward, did some extra of the training things and stuff like that. I think I've completed all of them now, but at minimum most. And here we are, sitting in 5th. We're 3 points back at Chelsea, 3 points back of Tottenham, and this is kind of where we want to be. And the big deal here being 11 points ahead of Crystal Palace, because most years 6th ends up being a Europa League spot. Obviously, we're 3 points back of the top 4. That's something we want to push toward. But we'll see going forward. We're also approaching January. Might bring in a player or two depending on what happens. But everybody's fit. Everybody's raring to go. It's a good team. Manchester City have Bernardo Silva, Aguero, Sterling up front, then Milinkovic, Savic, De Bruyne, and Rodri in midfield. Fernandinho is playing at center back. Hopefully we can have a go at him, but it is going to be a very difficult game. So let's jump into this. Wolves, Manchester City. Let's go. Can we win this header? We do. Here's Traore. He's going to have a run at Mendy. Being clumsy normally. Mendy. And it's near post here. And oh, what a finish. Traore has fired that home from no angle. How in the world has he done that? We're having a run at Mendy. And then he's just hammered that. And it's just gone over the arm of Ederson. Ederson, not the best shot stopper to me. A really good distributor most of the time, but that's gone right over his shoulder. He ought to be doing better. They're doing better. Can't even speak. And it's in the back of the net, and what a start here. 1-0. Saiss, one more, finds Neves, and we're moving up the pitch here. Slip that through. We can. Here's Jimenez. Does so well to cut back, and he slides it across. And Neves, he's in on goal, and it's 2-0. And Manchester City susceptible to the counter, as Wolves themselves have shown. And so far, we are doing just that. 2-0 the score. And at the moment, running away from Manchester City a little bit. And it's Neves. It's a good finish. He kind of took his time, held off the defender. But Manchester City, that back line, it's not quick enough right now to keep up with some of our players. Mendy can't keep up with Traore. Fernandinho definitely can't keep up with Jimenez. And they're going to need to score some goals, City. That comes out there to Jimenez. Back inside. Here's Saiss. And get that out there to Semedo, making a forward run. And Mendy being covered there. Oh, it was Traore. He dragged Mendy out of position. Semedo burst into that area. Almost found the back of the net, but a good half from us. 2-0. Nicely done. That's a great ball in between. And Traore's going to get away. And Traore 3-0. Laporte stepped up. And Traore's pace did the rest. He took advantage of what is a slow left back and a slow center back. The only one with a little bit of pace, Laporte, taken completely out of the equation by the ball. And it's a good finish from Traore. It's his second of the game. He has had pretty good success against Manchester City himself, Traore. And we are 3-0 up on the team in second place, and they're really struggling to create. Here's Saiss. Get that out one more time to Miltinho. And now we break up the pitch here. Fernandinho off the pitch, and as you can see, he was very well covered in the end on the other side, but Saiss is through. Laporte, who had to be the rock today, the way the team was set up. He's just stepped inside. He's done poorly. As you can see, he just followed Moutinho, left Saiss alone. Humiliation here for Manchester City. We are 4-0 up on the hour. Here's Lucas. He flipped that through. He can. It's Fabio Silva on it. As we've made changes, as this game is strangely safe, as that gets saved away. Comes the Semedo. Can we do something else with it? And it comes through, and he's offside. It's straight at the goalkeeper anyway. Nicely played this. It's good football. And it's going to come to Lucas here. And Lucas, can he touch it away? He can. As he's trying to get away from Rodri. Slips it back. Post. Oh, it's going to fall in. That's off the post. And Fabio Silva did not touch that over the line. He let it hit him on the chest. He was a yard out. Not even. And he just had to touch it in with any part of his body. And he's just let it fall onto his chest. Unbelievable. Torres trying to get something done. It gets pushed all the way back. And with a minute or so to go, 3 minutes added on, it looks like we are going to come away with a very impressive victory. And since we've started our very difficult stretch, we've actually played really well against the big teams. It's the small teams we've been dropping points against. So we dropped points against United as well. Not drop points. They finished 2-2. But we've drawn with West Ham, lost to Southampton. We've been dropping against the smaller teams. And it's kind of like our FIFA last year. We're really good playing in space. But teams that sit back and then break, we struggle with. You know, we drew with Crystal Palace too. It's been a very odd year, but a 4-0 win over Manchester City to start the episode is exactly what we were looking for, I guess. Well, it's our dream scenario, really. We weren't looking for that. We were looking to not lose. But that is excellent, and as you can see, we've moved up into 4th, though Tottenham haven't played their game in hand just yet. We'll see what happens there, and they have, and they lost. Look at that. They have lost, Tottenham, so we move up into 4th after that win over Manchester City. They lost 1-0 at home to Aston Villa. They won't be too comfortable with that. But let's check out our progress assessment. Expanding our brand. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. Signs 2 players from Asia. We'll see if we can figure out how to get those maybe in the youth area, perhaps. Let's take a look. Youth staff. We'll just hire another scout. That's all right. We'll have to hire them as we go anyway. Take a little bit off our budget, but we'll see if we can do something here. We'll go to Japan, see if we can find a player or two to bring into the youth academy and possibly help with that situation. But let's jump into the next game. Wolves Arsenal. Another tough one, though they've had a very poor year by their standards. So let's jump into this. Wolves Arsenal, everybody's fit by the looks of it. Let's go. Now can we hit on the break? It's a nice ball out there to Jimenez. And he gets one to Traore here. And Traore in on goal. Traore, 1-0. Don't give the ball away. Don't let us burst into space. Do not pull center backs forward. We will take advantage. And Traore's pace has done that just to start. 1-0. Leno beaten here, and he's just away. And as I said, this is a very strange lineup from Arsenal. Martinelli's on the left-hand side as well. And while these players aren't bad or anything like that, it's definitely not their strongest lineup. And we've already taken advantage. 1-0. Aubameyang messing around with the ball. Gets it out to Nelson. Willock. Aubameyang making the run. Eventually gets to him. Oh, can't quite take a touch onto that. He goes for goal. It's off the post. An excellent little move from Arsenal. And we just escape after smashing the post there. Here's Nelson. Gets clipped forward. Is Aubameyang going to get to that? He is. And he gets right by both center backs. And wow, we scored. I thought that went wide. Aubameyang with the chip. That's an excellent goal from the striker. And he did what we were looking to do, really. Get him behind. Use the pace. We don't have the quickest of center backs. Connor Cody especially. But both center backs went at that. Bali couldn't get there either. It's an excellent chip just inside the post. Nothing really the goalkeeper could do. It's an excellent finish. And on 37 minutes, we're level. Ball set to come in on the corners. Arsenal look to turn this game around. Gets slipped into a decent spot. Headed away. Just going to come back. And I've let Aubameyang turn. That's on me. I tried to get in the way of that pass. I knew it was coming. Aubameyang scores 2 in a couple of minutes. And Arsenal have flipped this game on its head. He's their biggest threat. And he has shown us why. I tried to get into that space. I went a little bit too wide. Took a risk. It did not pan out. And on 42 minutes, it's 2-1 to Arsenal. Ooh, nice win in midfield. Here's Moutinho. And Jimenez is making a good run. He's going to get to this. Jimenez, great finish. And it's an excellent run. An excellent pass as well. Right in between the center backs and the goalkeeper. It's an excellent pass. And Jimenez just gets there first. He touches it home. And we start the second half with a goal. 2-2, 48 minutes. And a heck of a second half coming our way. Poor giveaway here. Loftus-Cheek is on it, and he can play a ball in behind. And Jimenez gets to that, he can. And Jimenez slides it across goal, and ooh, we almost find the sliding touch on it there. It's a good takeaway once again. We're playing high up the pitch at the moment, causing problems as that gets slipped out wide. Here's Neves, tight angle, good save. Back inside, Neves back across goal, back out, one more, another good block. But at the moment, this game is becoming a little raggedy. A lot of giveaways on both sides as we look for a lead and Arsenal look for a lead. We might find one here, though. And, oh, what a save it's in. It's just gone into the back of the net. Loftus-Cheek gone off the bench. It's a great layoff, and the goalkeeper gets a huge hand to this, and he'll be upset that it found a way into the back of the net. An inch or two one way, and he saves it. But there it goes. It's a nice ball in here. He slips it back across. Oh, it's just hit him on the thigh, hasn't it? Gone under his legs in the end. Unlucky from Leno. And it just works its way into the back of the net, just inside the post. And it's 3-2. Forward, here's Aubameyang. It's just messing around. I hate that. And it's a good ball into space. Ozil. That's a massive opportunity. Is that the save? The opportunity that gets us the 3 points. The ball set to come in, and Patricio catches. That is a massive, massive miss from Mesut Ozil. 2 minutes to go. We slipped that through. And Traore's made the run, and that looks like it might be 3 points. There's 20 seconds to go. And they've given it right to Traore, and that will be the 3 points. Another excellent win as Traore tries to add a little bit of gloss to it. And out of play it goes. A 3-2 victory here at the Emirates. A very back and forth match. But we will take it. It's an excellent result. Another excellent result as United are beaten by Everton. And we grab a little bit more on them in terms of points in between us. That's what we want. Incredible stuff. Loftus-Cheek is happy. And there we sit in third place. 2 points ahead of Tottenham, 2 points ahead of Chelsea. 3 points ahead of Manchester United. It's a pretty nice run we're on here. And we thought we'd go into this it'd be very difficult. It's been back and forth. Plenty of open games. Couple wins, draws in there. It's been a pretty good moment for us. But let's jump into this game. We are going to be playing West Brom. We're going to do a couple of changes. Neto does have a start here. Lucas as well. And I think I want Loftus-Cheek to have a start as well. And he can play. I think I kind of want to start Harry Wilson. I just want to give him a start here and there. So we'll start him here. And then we will give the right back a bit of a go. And Ferreira or Vitinha can come onto the bench. So let's jump into this. Wolves, West Brom. Let's go. Finds one more out here. Can we get that going? We can. Here's Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson in a little bit of space here. Slips back inside. It's brilliant from Harry Wilson. Slips it across. It's 1-0. We were on the verge of not starting him, but he's done great there. The on-loan winger. Slips it right across for a tap-in at the back post from Jimenez, whose goal-scoring tally is absolutely absurd this season. But it's a great step inside. Swings it across. It's a tap-in at the back post. Not much West Brom can do about that. 1-0. on 7 minutes. Loftus-Cheek. Nicely done. We step that back outside. We can. Here's Neto. Cuts inside. Goes on his left foot. It's blocked. It's going to come to Loftus-Cheek. Oh, that's a pretty big opportunity for Loftus-Cheek. He had to take it out of the air first time. Difficult technique, but gets that on target is difficult for the goalie. Nice takeaway. High up the pitch here. It's Lucas. And Lucas can clip that forward. Is Jimenez going to get to this? He is. Brilliant from Jimenez, and what a finish as well. Sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. It's 2-0 to start the second half. And while this game hasn't had a ton of chances since our goal, we've had another one there and we've taken it. 2-0. And now there's a little bit of cruise control about our game, surely, as Lucas slips it into space. He just gets there ahead of him. And he just clips it back the other way. Goalkeeper already kind of made his decision. No chance in keeping that out. 2-0 on 48 minutes. Slipped into a decent space. That slipped into a decent space as well. Good save. One of West Brom's only chances really so far. We get a little bit lucky. It's a good save, really. And that gets taken down easily enough and cleared. Nicely done. This is good football once again. And West Brom have pulled one back. They're back in it. 2 quick chances. And they've put one away, and now we're in a game, and we were cruising. That's one of the last highlights I imagine I put into this video. On a little bit of cruise control. And then they just pass around you. It's really good movement from the man who scored the goal there. He kind of feinted out wide, cut back inside into the space. This is Zahore. And with a half hour to go, it's 2-1. Here's Danny Welbeck. And a little bit of space here. Oh, he's broken inside. Pereira now. Volley on him. Oh, he gets a little bit lucky as that gets through to Zahor, and he turns, and what a save. Needed to be. And then that man has an attempt at the back post that doesn't really do enough. And West Brom threatening to go level here. We need to wake up a little bit. Traore. He slides it across nicely, gets it out wide to Neto, and Neto clips it out. That's brilliant football, and that might be game over. That is excellent football. Traore off the bench a couple minutes ago. One of his first touches. Firing it into the back of the net. And there it is, game over. 3-1 the score. West Brom threatening quite a bit, but then we put on this type of display. I mean, that's just excellent football, isn't it? It's smashed home by Traore. The ball across, excellent from Neto. 3-1. Nicely played. Traore getting off the back of the defense. And Traore slips it across, and it's going to be Neto. It's 4. And we're piling it on a little bit at the end here. Traore and Neto linking up superbly since Traore's come onto the pitch. A goal and an assist for each other. We are going to come away with another 3 points. It gets slipped across goal here. No mistake from Neto as he hammers that into the roof of the net. 4 minutes to go. It's 4-1. Clipped into a bit of space. Taken away. A minute to go here. Can we clip that through? Not quite. But we're still on it. And it comes to Traore. And he blew the whistle. There was openings at the back post. But 4-1 the final. An excellent result. And, I mean, what more could you ask for? It was getting tight a little bit in the middle there, but we move on. City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Leicester, they all get their wins. As next episode, we'll be back to playing Leicester and Chelsea. It won't be easy, once again, but we are continuing to grab points. We're 3 points out of United in 5th. Tottenham continuing to fall away. But 2 points out of Chelsea, 3 ahead of Manchester United. That leaves us in a good spot halfway through the Premier League season after 19 games. So next episode, Leicester, Chelsea, and possibly this game right here against Lincoln. And then we have Arsenal, City, United again. We may look to bring in a transfer or two. We're going to try and definitely get Nuri in at left back, but for now, that will be the end of it, guys. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned, of course, for more. And peace.